Hi everyone, welcome back to another episode of Paris Perfect. Today I've got my two good friends, Adrian Gonzalez and Timothy Hollingsworth, that we're gonna go head to head. We have a taco challenge today. So Tim, obviously, we've worked together at the French Laundry back in the day. Pretty elevated cuisine, but you're a California boy. Like, you know tacos, you've had a million tacos. I'm sure you've made a million tacos. Adrian Gonzalez, a professional taco eater, born and raised in Tijuana, Mexico. So he might have the upper hand here because tacos is in his blood, he said.
That's right.
This should be interesting.
It will be interesting.
All right, with that, cheers, gentlemen. I'm gonna get out of your way.
Cheers.
May the best man win.
Yeah, cheers.
Cheers.
All right, so walk me through your process. What do you think your secret is? How do you think you're gonna win?
Well, my secret is very simple. It's the meat that I get in Tijuana, which is a little bit of a cheat, but I gotta cheat a little bit if I'm going up against this guy.
Right,
so,
yeah.
you know, the meat I get in Tijuana,
Yeah,
I get in Tijuana, it's marinated, it's New York, thinly sliced, amazing. But I do have some really good flour tortillas. We're gonna use some corn tortillas to be able to give you both options there.
Sure.
I made this salsa special. I'm preparing this salsa as we're talking. This is habanero salsa, so this is gonna be really spicy. That one's, you know, just simple. And very simple, easy taco. Yeah. I know he's got something special up his sleeve.
It's all about quality, right? Chef Tim, walk me through what do you think is going to put you over the top here?
We're just gonna focus on the ingredients that we have. We have beautiful tortillas here. We're gonna marinate the meat, do a quick marinade. Wish I had the long-term marinade, but I think we're gonna be okay still. We have some habaneros here, which are gonna make it fire as well. We're just gonna kind of improvise, marinate the meat, and make a beautiful taco.
So he's got a New York. What kind of meat you got?
Oh, Wagyu. You know Wagyu, just Wagyu.
That's it. Just some Wagyu. Wagyu New York. I'm like, I'm gonna have New York. He's like, I'm gonna have Wagyu. All right.
Sounds good. Well, I'll let you guys get at it. Like, go for it.
So this is red onion and habanero.
So is this a family recipe or?
This is a recipe that you get a lot in seafood places in Mexico. But I mean, I chopped it up a little finer.
Yeah.
Usually you get it like in these like long slices, but it goes really good with tacos too. So you can make it as spicy as you want because you add more habaneros, it's spicier, you add less, but you know, for you, I need to keep it down.
Yeah. I mean, yeah.
Do you know Maggi, Tim?
Yes, so actually Maggi sauce is super delicious and I think very, very important when it comes to tacos and salsas and stuff like that. I'm gonna be using a little bit as well. The sauce was designed, or it was made, I believe, in Sweden, and for housewives, but I think in the Mexican culture, they've adapted it and made it, really, really useful in their tacos.
We use it on everything, honestly. Like it goes in micheladas, which is something I love. It goes in salsas. It goes in marinades. It goes in all these different things. And
So do we know the base of it? Like,
I think it's like a soy, kind of like off to the side, like
maybe like a soy reduction or a aged something or other.
Umami.
There you go.
A lot of umami.
And so that's it. Salt, pepper, red onion, habanero. If you get the right mix, you get the right salsa.
Tim, what is your fondest memory of a taco?
My fondest memory of tacos has to be in Mexico. My favorite is in Mexico City, and it's a place called Los Cucuyos, and they do carnitas. So they have like a big pot of just boiling, all this meat kind of simmering in the fat. And they pick it up in whatever you want. You want the eyeball, you want the cheeks, you want, the tripe, whatever it is. It's all there, and it's unbelievable. I can stand there and eat for an hour.
Have you ever been in a taco competition before? I know you've done a lot of competitions, like a ton of global competitions, but this is maybe a little lowbrow. I'm curious if you've ever been in this seat before.
So when we did the final table, actually, we made tacos. That was the first episode, was Mexico.
It was.
And it was making tacos, yeah. So you can make whatever kind you want. You just had a couple of different rules. You had to make your own nixtamal. And then once you had that, you had to have 2 different types of salsas. It was a beautiful taco that got us through.
Was it braised? Was it steak? Was it chicken? Was it fish?
You know what we did? We did birria with consomme.
Yeah, I love it.
Where's your favorite place to have tacos in LA, Adrian?
It varies.
Yeah.
Honestly, it varies. Depends on what kind of taco I'm in the mood for.
Yep.
If it's a fish taco, a carne asada taco,
right.
birria taco, a guisado type taco. I mean, all the different things. Like you're talking like guisados, you're talking Mexico City. Birria could be anywhere. You got carnitas, is Michoacan. Carne asada is more north. Like it just, tacos is not just tacos.
Yeah. All right. Fair enough.
Which a lot of people think it's just tacos, but it's not.
I completely agree with Adrian, and I think that's the exact same thing. It's like it depends on the style of taco. I have a ton of favorites, and some of them are like I love Leo's for al pastor, Ricky's for fish tacos. For birria, we go to Birria Los Unicos, I believe. Where else Sonora Town makes really good tacos.
Sonora Town makes good tacos. Tacos 1986 has come on lately, and they're making good tacos.
Tacos are obviously ingrained in the Mexican culture. Talk to me about like your recipes and where you got them from and some of your fondest memories of tacos.
Yeah, I grew up in Tijuana, and Tijuana has some of the best tacos we ate. It was just getting the flavors of all these different places that have amazing tacos. And honestly, like all these recipes, I kind of learn as a makeshift. I have aunts that make great food. My mom, cooked from time to time. My dad cooked from time to time, but it was all just watching. I'm a very visual learner, and I would watch an aunt make a salsa, and I would watch this person that, and then I would watch this person, and then from there I kind of like understood what goes in what and how to make what. Like this salsa, for instance, that I made, I watched my father-in-law make it, and so it's just you roast the vegetables, and then you throw them in the blender and you mix it all up. He makes an amazing habanero salsa that's similar to the style of making this one. So you just watch and you kind of like, I know that this ingredient goes with this, and then you put it together. That's amazing, by the way. I would love to be able to do that right there.
Yeah, that's pretty dope. Adrian, you've obviously done a lot of traveling in your baseball career. What cities have surprisingly good tacos?
One of my favorite restaurants to go to for Mexican food is Tequila's in Philadelphia. It's got amazing food. So every time we went to Philadelphia, I knew where I was going, like land in Philly, straight to Tequila's. Before the game or before I went to the stadium, Tequila's for lunch, Tequila's for dinner. And they've been recognized as one of the top Mexican restaurants for a long time. You can find good tacos in different places, but it's hard to think of. Obviously, San Diego has good tacos, San Francisco has great cuisine as well, and they make some, interesting tacos, but it's hard to say like this city has great tacos. All right, I'm ready to go to barbecue. Tim?
Let's go grill.
Let's do it.
All right, so I have habaneros here that I'm gonna make a charred habanero salsa. And then I have onions here, which is one of my favorite things to have with the tacos. So it's gonna be like grilled onions with Maggi sauce and lime. And then we have the marinated meat. It's gonna be the base of our taco. I just want it to be like nice and even, not too charred on one side. The habaneros, actually, we're gonna let them go black, but the onions, we want them to cook until they're tender, getting nice caramelization throughout. This is the one that I learned in Mexico, and it's literally gonna be charred black, and then pureed. So it's like spicy.
What's going on over here?
The technique here is let the fire and the mesquite cook the meat. I mean, that's all there is.
So this is your salsa, these onions, the white onions, green onions, and habanero?
This will be either for garnish, or I might put them in a taco, I'm not sure yet.
Okay.
And then these ones, this will be for the salsa.
That's the salsa,
Yeah.
just pepper and onion.
Pepper and onions, yeah.
No tomato, no
Nah.
nothing.
I think Mexican food is probably one of my favorite cuisines, to be honest with you. I love, and it's so diverse.
All right, so check this out. We've got everything on the grill. It's smelling really, really good here. As a battle royale goes, these guys are playing really nice with each other, but they're definitely focused and getting serious.
He just threw my peppers in the fire, he was poking them down.
What? So Adrian's cheating.
Sneaky.
Right now.
Sneaky.
Yeah, he's cheating, but you know what? If you have to cheat to win, it's not as delicious of a win. This is the marinated New York that Adrian got imported in, special from Tijuana.
Yes,
That's
sir.
his kind of silver bullet, if you will. And then Tim here is going for a a la minute habanero sauce, which is only habaneros and white onions. Very simple, but it's going to be very spicy and kind of smoky. Having them on the grill like this is going to be amazing. It's going to really give some depth to the taco. So, I don't know, could go either way.
I can already tell I'm winning.
You can tell you're winning? Because you got burnt meat on the side?
Because I got burnt meat on the side. He's got burnt habaneros, I got burnt meat.
But he's trying to burn his habaneros.
Yeah,
That's the
well,
difference.
Well, these stayed on the grill, or these were put on the grill when the grill wasn't ready, so.
That's all right.
Still gonna be delicious.
Those pieces that you just put on, though, are getting like beautifully
Yes.
fire-kissed.
Oh, look at that one. That one's charring up nicely. That's perfect. That's what we want.
Adrian saved you.
That's what we want.
I'm your guy. I'm your
Helping
guy.
me.
Thank you, Adrian.
I don't want no excuses when I beat you. Well, it's because there was too many peppers that fell in the fire.
If I win, he's gonna be like, "Well, I kind of helped you, right?" Like, I mean,
Exactly. You gotta hedge your bet, right?
do a conversation over there.
All right, so you got those nice and black, which is awesome looking. What else did you put in there? Oh, you put in a whole lime.
Yeah.
And then those same white onions. You put any Maggi in there?
Yep, and then a little bit of oil just to get it to spin.
Right.
We'll see how that turns out.
So you're taking that thing pretty far. Like you want it to be
It's
almost like a puree.
Exactly.
And is that the color you're going for as well? That kind of.
Yeah, I mean, it could be a little
Dark.
bit, it could be even darker,
Right.
but we're making such a small quantity.
So heat level like 10, you gotta maybe go to the bathroom, and 5, is like my gringo limit. Where is this?
I would say for Adrian, we're probably at like 1 or 2.
Can I try it?
Yeah, of course.
All right, let's see what we got here. I do like this kind of puree consistency
That's spicy.
for a salsa. Is that too much?
I would like
Like
go.
just like a rinse?
Yeah.
All right, I'll take your lead on it. Oh my gosh, that's really good. I haven't had the spice kick in yet, but the first thing that hit me is like this beautiful kind of smoky umami thing. Mm-hmm. It's really good. Almost reminds me of like that smell of a cheeseburger kind of gristling on the grill. It's still building, but I think it's tolerable. How much of the Maggi did you put in?
I probably put in like a tablespoon, yeah.
Okay.
That's what gives you that depth and flavor too.
Right.
That's really, really good.
This is Tim's secret weapon. He hasn't said it yet, but this is his secret weapon. This is one of the best salsas I've ever had. And usually really spicy salsas can be like out of balance. This one is so good on all of those different levels. Man, I wish you guys could try this because this is fantastic.
All right, so we marinated this beef for about 30 minutes in here. We have onions, dried oregano, cumin, garlic, a little bit of habanero, salt, pepper, orange juice, lime juice, and a little bit of the Maggi sauce. So all of that marinating for about 30 minutes. You can marinate it for a couple of hours, even longer. And then we want to get a nice char, making sure that we get nice color. Trying to mimic what Adrian's got going on over here because that looks delicious.
I can't wait for a taco. I'm really hungry. It's like a little meat popsicle, if you will. Super thin, super charred, but it's tender. Mm-hmm. It's not like, overly cooked. Obviously, you can't pull medium well or medium rare on something this thin, but you're not trying to.
Doesn't need
This
to
is
be.
so good.
Yep. Here we go.
All right.
2 carne asada tacos. One is in the style of molita. So we have basically the quesadilla as the base. You have the charred habanero salsa with lime crema and a little bit of Maggi onions and radishes to garnish.
You got a typical just carne asada, onion, cilantro, salsa, avocado on it. Pretty straightforward. Put a little lime there if you want to squeeze a little lime on it and go to town.